Hey guys, how's it going? Brett from StrictlyDerby.com. We're coming to you today because we've been watching massive amounts of YouTube roller skate videos, and there's pretty much not a single one out there that is accurate or even remotely decent with production quality. So we decided, who better to teach you than the skate shop? So we're coming to you from StrictlyDerby.com. Today we're going to teach you how to change your wheels and bearings. It's one of the questions that on the road, dealing with a lot of derby girls, we get every time we go somewhere. We do tons of maintenance clinics, and we're going to start trying to bring these to you at least a couple times a month. So we're going to show you today on this vanilla Renegade how you change your wheels and bearings, but we're going to remove the bearings from these so you can see how it's done. We're going to go ahead and switch on the brand new vanilla beast mode 93A's 3-piece wheel, hub, urethane, and then it's going to add an insert for rigidity. 38mm profiles, be nice, narrow, accelerate quickly. You'll like it a lot. So let's get to work here. First thing you're going to need is you're going to need your standard Y tool, and then we also offer the Bones bearing tool, which is pretty much one of the best tools ever made. It's a push and pull tool, so it takes out the bearings, puts them back in. And just in case you don't have these, which we do sell on our website, StrictlyDerby.com, all this stuff is for sale. We'll show you how to do it using the hanger, if you kind of have to do it in the field, because I know a lot of times you don't always have your tools if you're out, skating around outside, or you're out about and need to change them quickly. We're going to show you how to do it both ways. So first off, you take your Y tool, and you're going to remove the axle nuts from all the wheels. These ones actually come with washers, so you got to be, I guess I'll show you the washer a little better. But you got to save the washers to put the inside of the hangers. Pretty much, you want to make sure you have that washer just for the sake of not getting friction against the axle end. And that's what this is here. All skates are different. Not all of them come with the washers. So first off, we'll show you the Bones tool. Here's our beast mode. Here's the old Revenges that were on there before. With the Bones tool, it's got a button up top, and you can depress where the little bearing inside of it will push in. So basically that'll go inside the wheel, and then it'll grip it. So it makes it real simple and easy to pull out. But makes your life a heck of a lot better. So our other way of doing things is using the axle end. And this is the way when you kind of get stuck at a bout, you need to do it quickly. This is how it's done. You just take it, stick the wheel on halfway, in between the two bearings, all the way through, and then just pry off. And the bearing will come right out. There's a lot of misconceptions that people tell you to use screwdrivers and use everything else like that. But the problem is with the screwdriver, if it's not an 8mm axle or the same size as the center of the bearing, which is 8mm, you'll pry on the raceway to the point where it'll start putting play in your bearings or slowing them down and creating more friction. So you want to make sure you use something that's just as wide as the center of the bearing. So that's kind of a big deal. So make sure you're using either the axle end, or if you want to buy the Bones tool, it's like 15 bucks. Great tool on the website. Check it out. I know it probably seemed like we just removed all those bearings quickly, but through movie magic, it happened. So now we're going to go ahead and reinstall on the beast modes. Now this is option number 1 for doing them. Same Bones bearing tool, push the button, stick the bearing on. Then all you're going to do is take it to the center of the wheel and then push down evenly, and it'll pop right in. Press the button again, pull right out. Same thing on the other side. Just push in, and you're finished. So it's that simple when you're using the tool. Then our next option, obviously, is using the axle end. So what I like to do is I put both bearings on there with the inside of the bearings facing up. And then what you're going to do is all you're going to do is take it, press it down on. Then all you do is lift up. That one's already ready to go. push straight back down and on again. So now we'll go ahead and pop in the rest of them. And once again, through movie magic, all our bearings are magically inside of the wheels and all ready to go. So now we're going to drop them back on the skate. So everything just slides over the normal axle end. Put them on, make sure we're not feeling any binding or anything like that. Make sure it's got a good free spin to it. So now we're just going to kind of start the axle nuts by hand. I don't ever like anyone to start with a tool, because sometimes it's easy to force them on and force them into cross threading, so it's always a little better to start by hand. Now this is one of the great tricks here that everyone needs to know, is now when you put your bearings on, it's almost impossible for everyone to push them all the way in and set them totally flush. So what we always try to do is we put these on and over tighten. Now if you can listen at the end, maybe the camera will pick it up, maybe it won't. You'll hear them almost pop in. Okay, that one's pretty close. But anyway, you over tighten to the point where you don't spin to make sure you compress it all the way in, and then just back off. And see, that's still a little too tight. But basically back off till you have just a little bit of play in them. And basically what you're looking for is not to have any up or down, but have a little bit of side to side, so that way you still get that good free spin out of them. And that's one of the biggest keys. Now the other thing you always want to make sure you do is don't push down so far on the tool and put so much pressure on it that you'll dent the shield of the bearing, because then you'll create unnecessary friction inside of it, and it'll make it so that the raceway balls will actually hit against the shield. So you want to make sure that you stay light-handed, I guess you could say, while you do this. Now we'll go ahead and finish this up and get this whole skate knocked out. See, there's the pressing noise I was talking about. So now that one's seated all the way in. First one. Now you look, you got your brand new beast modes ready to go. Fast, hit the rink. We're good here. So anyway, now we're going to bring you a lot of do-it-yourself videos over the next few months. So if you go to our YouTube channel, you're seeing this now, feel free to ask any questions or let us know what you want to see. What do you want us to do next? You want us to teach you how to clean bearings, how to mount a plate, whatever, it doesn't matter. We'll have these up on our website, www.strictlyderby.com. So make sure you go there and leave comments, or you'll be able to go to our YouTube channel and leave comments. So if you have any questions, feel free to ask, and then let us know what you want to see. Until next time, we'll bring you something else. Let us know what you want. All right? Bye.